Hello, my name is Thomas Norton and I work in the Educational Technology Department at BJU Press. Today I want to show you a tool called Flippity. Now the first thing you'll notice as we're on Flippity's website, flippity.net, is that this website actually has a bunch of different tools that you can use for different purposes. Today I'm going to show you briefly 4 of those tools. The first tool I'm going to show you is called Snowman. Now Snowman is Flippity's version of Hangman. If we scroll down here, it's down here on the right. I'm going to click on the instructions. And what Snowman does is it allows me to quickly make a hangman style game for my students. If I need them to review some words or practice them, my thought here is maybe we could use this to practice some spelling words. So I've gone out and I've grabbed a 4th grade spelling list. Maybe I'm either going to introduce these words to my students or I'm going to have them practice their spelling with these words. Once we get our words pasted in here, they just need to be on a separate line for each word. There is the game type that we can choose. There are actually 4 options here. And these 4 options actually allow different numbers of guesses. So the snowman will allow your students to have 6 guesses per word before the snowman melts. Flower will allow 7. The bomb squad allows 8 guesses. And apple picker at the bottom allows 9 guesses. We'll keep it on snowman and then click generate. And what this does is it opens up a page. This page will work through all of those words that you made and allow your students to practice each one in a hangman game. And just like hangman, you type the letter in the bottom here. So we'll type the letter into this box. I'll type E, and E was in my word, so I got an E here. Of course, if I type a letter that's not in the word, we'll type W, the snowman will start to melt. And if you get your word wrong 6 times, then the snowman will be melted all the way down. So this could be a fun practice. Once you've made it like this, you do need to save the link for it. So if you go up here and copy your link from the address bar, or you can come down to the bottom of the screen and click this little triangle, and it will give you a link to copy or options to open it in Google Classroom or make a QR code for your students. The cool thing about these tools is once they're made, they can be used over and over. So once you've made this one year, you can use this the next year as long as you save the link to it. You don't have to go back in and remake it. Okay, the next tool is called Wordmaster. Now, if you've played Wordle, you'll be familiar with this word. So I'm going to click on the instructions again. And we're again given a group of words. I'm going to take out the words that are in here. You can either do this with one word. If you've played Wordle before, you know there's only one word, that's the answer. Or you can do a group of words. And if you do that, the way the game will work is it will have the students play the game with the first word. And then when they click the next arrow, they'll play the game with the next word, and so on down. So maybe in my class, I'm talking about prime numbers, and I want to do something a little fun with my students just to get their brains going or get them thinking for the day. So maybe I want to have them just play this game to discover what game we're playing or what we're talking about. So I'm just going to put one word in there. I'm going to put prime in. Again, you can put multiple words in and click generate. Just like before, all you would do is save this link here and share it to your students or make a QR code for your students to go play. And if you haven't played a game like this before, what your students are doing is they need to put in a 5-letter word. And then once they put in the 5-letter word, the game will tell them whether each letter is in the word or not. So I'm going to say my students guess in this green box down here, word panic. Once they put in panic, you can either hit enter or hit the check mark. And you'll notice our answer word was prime. So since there was a P at the beginning of that word and there was a P at the beginning of panic, I got a green box to start out with. So my P is green, which means it's in the correct place and it's in a word. There's a yellow I over here because my answer word prime has an I in it, but it's not the fourth letter. It should be the third letter. So then your students will use that. They can also see that A, N, and C are not in the answer word at all. And they can guess another word. So maybe you guess the word prize instead. When they guess that, they'll notice there's a P, R, and I. There's not a Z in the word, but there is an E at the end. So now we just need to figure out what the last letter is. And of course, we know the answer is prime. We'll type that in, and it will give us the answer. Of course, if you run out of guesses, the game will just give you the answer at the end. So this can be a fun activity to practice. Again, we could practice spelling words, or we could just use this as a way to engage students at the beginning of class and just get them guessing what the topic for the day is as a fun little icebreaker. My third tool up here is called random name picker. We'll click on the instructions there. As you do that, you'll get a section or a place to put in your class names. I'm going to use the class names that they've given us here. And then once we have our random name picker, we'll click generate. And this will give you actually a couple of different options. So what I really like about this tool is it gives you the option to just have a wheel that you spin and grab the student who it lands on. Or it gives you all these options across the top. So if you want to split your class up into groups of 3, you can click that and it will give you 5 different groups in this case that all have 3 students. Say you're looking at this and go, oh, Daniel and Gary, they can't be in the same group. Well, we can just shuffle it and it will resort the groups again. Or say you're playing a game and we need some teams, so we need 4 different teams. We can do that as well. And this will group your students evenly into 4 different groups. Again, just like before, you can click reshuffle and get a new group. Okay, the final tool I want to show you is called word search. So we'll scroll down to word search, Flippity word search. Now, not all of the tools on Flippity are designed to be used online or played online. And this is one of them. Word search and crossword are both ones that aren't designed to be used online, but it's a tool that can be made and printed off. So I'm going to take my same spelling words from before and paste them into this box. And when I click generate, what this will do is make a word search for my students. So as I click generate, here's my word search. This can be printed using the print button here, and then your students can use it to find your words. Your words are listed at the bottom, and there's also a key there for you to use to check the answers. If you don't like where the words are, we can click shuffle, and it will again make another word search, but with the words in different places. So this is Flippity. I hope that this can be helpful to you. I hope this can be a tool that you can use. I can't wait to hear what you're doing with it in your classroom, and I hope you have a great day.